everyone, welcome back to our CATIA automation tips sessions. My name is Mansu Kim. I'm a CATIA automations consultant working at Imperial Solutions. Today's content is about the instantiating from the catalog. So the previous sessions, one of the previous sessions, I introduced the instantiation of the final component using the engineering connection template. So such as this case, the engineering connection case. Let's look at again. So after instantiate, the engineering template will be instantiate in the location with the engineering connection. So when you look at the resource table, so we use this engineering connection. In this case, engineering extrusions engineering template. So that's how it works, and each time you're creating is new component. But in today's case, we don't want to create a new component. We want to creating same component, such as bolt and nut is in the library or chapter, and you want to instantiate as an instance, not a new reference. So I will introduce how it works. So before you need to creating the chapter, maybe if it's your content is for such as like this kind of the component, and maybe you will have the design table, maybe not, it's up to you, but let's in this case we have the design table, so you can change the such stuff. In this case I just making different lengths though, but you can have you can create your own design table with the related parameters tables. So anyway, so after you create this component, then now we are going to create the component family. Yeah, but before going to component family, actually we to use this maturity, you need to release the not in work, but it should be a release. What I mean is that when you look at the property of the reference, so maturity is here released. Usually if you didn't do anything, it should be in work, and you need to change the release, so then you can generate the component family. So how to release is a collaborative life cycle, and life cycle, and here maturity, you can change the maturity. Yeah, so once you released, you cannot come back, but next is the throwing away. So I will not click OK though. You can select here as a release, and then you go next. So then your property will be changed. After that, you can create the component. So once you create the component family, in the component family, and you click here the test, then it's become a green when you test everything. Then this is the all tested, so it's become a green, no errors. Then you can create from here, creating the chapter. So you can select the chapter catalog at the chapter. For example, you can select from the server. And maybe you can select the chapter. Then you will have some keyword that came from the designs family, which is this. Those are the one that become the keyword that you need to select later. So when you click the fill chapters, this become in the chapter. So when you look at the chapter, so in this like it become like that. So the original, the master template component put before you creating the component family. After that, you can put all the components created from the component family, put store inside of the chapter, and then when you look at the manage keyword options, so you will see the our parameters that originally came from the design tables. Then when you instantiate, actually you can use those attribute configurations by combining of each attributes. So in this use case, I just use the designations. All name is different and the length name is different. So I will just select within this one. Then let's come back to the template modeling place. The secondly, since it's a screw, I will just remove this first again. Okay, remove the right body. So removed, and I hide the final component template, and then once again we have some parameters, the middle transom location and the creations. So just let's add one more, the middle transom, such like this. So of course you need to cut it down, the result of the screw. In this case, you're going to put in screw here, and for close the screw, you need to have additional hole. So the additional management automations with it. But the thing is, the here, so are we going to use this access system? This access system is also will update whenever you change this parameter. So this access system will be used for the create instantiate of your component in the right location. So you have locations, and you have the chapter here. We use this logical name, chapter, located in this chapter, and remember the keyword designations. So that's how this script is created. Then when you let's try when you instantiate, the most scripts are very similar, like here, middle transom, but instantiate, and not the engineering template, but from the chapter. But that means actually we not use the instantiate template, but we using manage instance instead. So manage instance allowed to search from the chapter and put and get the items from the chapter by the attribute of the keyword. So since it's all finished, so all the component here are the instantiated with the right location. And when you look at the component 3761 3761, so all are actually the same reference but different instance in this assembly. So I recommend you, if you have some reference that you need to repeatedly use, you can put in the chapter and the managings. So the benefit of using the chapters, you can add even later, even after finish your template project. Then if you need to add more additional template, you can put it there. Then your automations will be works without any modification. So yeah, I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions.